the call of prayer early in the morning, and dogs barking to the call of prayer early in the morning. Perform the prayer and continue the journey. We would get up to the call of prayer around 3 o'clock in the morning for Fajr. And after prayer, yoga. You might or might not be an early riser, but this morning, you and I are heading out to the Great Giant Buddhas of Bamiyan. Early in the morning, it's 4:30 a.m. The roads are said to be treacherous and extremely bumpy, but picturesque and decorated with ancient sites at every turn. And of course, Afghanistan has pleasant and welcoming surprises after surprises. We have a stalled vehicle over here, and this guy is cutting us off. This was causing the traffic. Put the pedal to the metal, and you're gonna get where you wanna settle. The sun is just about coming up. Just a little over 100 miles from Kabul to Bamiyan. This would take around 2 hours in the US. With these roads, I'm sure it'll be twice as long. So now that we're very close to Bamiyan, this was mainly a Buddhist capital. That's why you have the standing Buddhas. And so what I want to take you to, there's actually a Buddhist left there. They say there's a Buddhist, and we're going to go find that Buddhist and interview that Buddhist and see what they have to tell us. You know, how everything changed throughout the years. And now, you know what's interesting? So as we get closer and closer to Bamiyan, it seems like the Hazaras are very civilized. They want education. And, you know, they're from the Mongolians and Chinese and Asians and Mongolians, Japanese. They're very, very keen. And even the roads, you can tell, like the Pashtuns, they blow up the roads for no reason. What? You're having a war with the roads, and there's a checkpoint coming out. I gotta put the camera down. So we just passed that checkpoint. We're having a war with the road. Why are you blowing up the roads? You know, you wanna slow down? That's fine. Speed bumps now. This journey that took us right now about 4 hours would have taken us 1 hour. In another video, you and I will experience just a road trip from Kabul to Bamiyan and back to Kabul. There was a checkpoint just now, and green tea, and we're blasting Nashnaz's song, and it's blasting. We're trying to turn it down, and the Talib is standing right there. He looks at us, because we're connected to the Bluetooth, and then we turn it down, and we say, بسیار تشکر. در کجا رفتی؟ در کجا میاد؟ We have officially crossed into the province of Bamiyan. We're almost there. Look at all those monk caves. I just hope you don't have to search every single one of those monk caves to find our last Buddhist monk left in Afghanistan. Let's ask this young man. He looks like he can pass for a monk himself. Do you think his clothes are a cover-up and he's a practicing Buddhist? Probably not. He looks very Muslim to me. Alhamdulillah. He's pointing us towards a direction. Here we go. There's the gate to the city of Bamiyan now. Uh-oh, Taliban checkpoint again. My co-pilots don't usually come up here from Kandahar. They find it kind of interesting to see Hazara Taliban. Now we're officially in the city of Bamiyan. Those two can easily pass for monks. Find that last Buddhist left in Bamiyan. See if you can help us find him. There's one person, one still left. And after I can sit down, we're officially in the city of Bamiyan. Took us roughly around 4.5 hours to get here, and that's no traffic at all, but with the roads being broken, if the roads were good, it would have taken 2 hours. Can you imagine what it was like here 1,500 years ago? And now that we're officially in city center, I believe we have a chance of finding that monk. It's kind of tricky and perhaps dangerous too, asking a Muslim if there are any Buddhists left in Bamiyan, Afghanistan. We might be even endangering the monk's life. We don't want to do that for sure. Let's be on the down low, hush-hush and discreet as possible. He could be at the back of any of these stores, just like the last Hindu in Kandahar. I have a whole different video on the last Hindu in Kandahar. Be sure to tune back in for that. We asked this kid, he didn't seem to know of any monks, but he did point us towards the giant Buddhas of not only Afghanistan, but the entire world. Afghanistan has such diverse looks and somewhat traditions in every little corner. Perhaps the features of Afghans are so unique because of crossbreeding with so many other races. Did you know the further you crossbreed from your race, the healthier and stronger your offsprings will be? Some clans in Afghanistan stick to their own DNA and don't even marry other clans. Not to mention tribes or ethnicities which are further back, but talk about their own clans. A handful of their offsprings have Down syndromes. I mean, if you line up my 24 nieces and nephews, mashallah times 24, we must always say mashallah when we do a head count. That means God bless. So if you line them up, Arzo looks like a Persian goddess, while Farijan looks like a samurai knight, and his sister Liajana resembles a Japanese princess. Sahil Baijan, on the other hand, looks like he can pass for King Ashoka from the far corners of India, while Harun Jan looks like a Roman stud, and his brother Mirwais Gul looks like a Russian Tsar. And last but not least, Farhad and Faridun, the identical twins, can pass for Saudi princes, linking back to the ancient Egyptians. Could the Buddhist be there? Is he? He's not down here. He may be up there. Hazaras are the offsprings of the Mongolian Empire. Genghis Khan's men raided all these towns, massacring every single last male species and raping every woman and little girl, impregnating them with their Mongolian DNA. Back to our last Buddhist monk. We asked the kids, the men, the elderly, and even some old ladies. No one seemed to have known where this last monk is. Looks like you and I got a mission ahead of us. This hotel is built directly across from the Big Buddha so tourists can have the best views. I got out of the car and started going up to people asking for the last Buddhist monk in Bamiyan. This brick and mortar vendor knew of no such monks, but he could pass for one himself, undercover. For all we knew, he was more interested in selling us his giant bag of crud. Dried up yogurt. That's what that is. We asked these junior high school girls, but they didn't seem to know, and pointing us towards the giant Buddhas. You gotta cross over this bridge to get to the Great Buddhas, the Big Buddhas of Bamiyan. There they are. You can clearly see them from here. Welcome to the giant Buddhas of Bamiyan, Afghanistan. The one to the right is the Eastern Buddha at a height of 125 feet or 38 meters. Built first around the year 517 AD. It's known to be a female figure named Shamama, which translates to Queen Mother. The western one is 180 feet or 55 meters tall. It's known to be a male figure and named Salsal, which translates to the light shines through the universe. We're going to go over to the male one. Both statues were hewn directly from the sandstone cliffs, while the details were molded from mud mixed with straw and coated with stucco. Can you imagine this very road that you and I are traveling down is one of the Silk Roads which have been traveled for eons from the west, like Germania, Arabia, Persia, and all the Roman territories to China and India. Now, we don't want to ask these ladies about our monk, but we can ask this little girl. She said she did hear echoes of some sort of chants, but she wasn't sure if they were dreams or realities, for she didn't even know where she was. So we carried on. Can you believe that you and I are really here? I'm so excited to enter the caves and find our monk. Are you? At one point, monks as hermits lived in those caves, witnessing philosophers, businessmen, and artists in caravans along these Silk Roads, from the markets of China to the castles of Europe. Did you know that this is the largest standing Buddha in the entire world? After it was destroyed in 2001, many attempts have been made all over China, Japan, Southeast Asia, and even Poland to replicate them directly from sandstone. None have succeeded yet. The bright side is that after they were destroyed, archaeologists were able to use a method called radiocarbon dating from the organic components of the statue's rubble to pinpoint the exact time and date of when they were built. Precious items were found in the rubble, which were offerings made by pilgrims visiting the sites yearly from every corner of the globe. In addition, after the destructions, 50 more monk caves were discovered, adorned by gold, jewels, and magnificent paintings. The Mughal Emperor Alamgir in the 1500s used heavy artillery to destroy the Buddhas. The Persian king who leveled old Kandahar to ruins tried to destroy the Buddhas in the 1700s with cannons. During the first rule of the Taliban, Abdul Wahid drilled holes into the heads of the Buddhas and placed dynamites to blow them up. Mullah Omar, the founder of the Taliban, called them right away from Kandahar to stop at once, as they are a monumental and ancient site of Afghanistan. Mullah Omar wanted to build them further instead to make it a tourist attraction. Earlier, when we were asking the locals about our last Buddhist monk around here, another conversation sparked up. Who destroyed the Buddhas? They gave us some insight and said Pakistani and Arab engineers came here for months planning on how to destroy the Buddhas. They further said we were forced to help the Arabs and Punjabis in destroying the Buddhas. We all witnessed for over a week long anti-aircraft, artillery, tanks, and very powerful explosives and dynamites destroying the Buddhas. They said that men would climb up and into the monk caves, placing tons of dynamites inside them. UN workers around the clock are restoring the Buddhas and making the area tourist friendly. Back to the real reason why you and I are here. You go down to that post, get your ticket. I got my ticket right here. The last Buddhist monk that they said was here hiding in these little caves. I just want to have a couple of words with him and the whole history when he came here from the old days when they first built these grand Buddhas back. Can you imagine? In the 6th century, 1500 years ago, building this monument. Look at that. And then these little huts everywhere, that's where the monks used to live. And this guy that I want to interview, they say he's up there somewhere. I want to go face to face, have a little chat with him, how Buddhism flourished here. You and I, we're going to go up to these little huts first, and then we're going to go climb that way. See, there's a way right here. He's on trekking shoes, so it's going to be kind of slippery. We're going to go inside where this monk is hiding. It's got to be here. Why should he be in the city? Look at these houses. Can we enter here? Wow. This is where their homes. This is where they. Look at this. They built right in here. It's chilling. This way is blocked off. That way is blocked off. Let's go down this way. I think we got a passageway to go up to the top of our homeboy, Siddhartha. And what does Buddha actually means? He means the enlightened one. Do you know about the story of how Siddhartha became enlightened? He was this prince living. Whoa, gotta be careful. Can I either focus on a story or focus on telling the story? Look at this. Look what we made it up to. So back to Buddhism, how it started. Siddhartha was this prince who lived in a castle, away from famine, war, disease, and poverty. Everything you can imagine. When he hit puberty, he went out into the open. Wow, you gotta look at this. Whoa, whoa. You don't go down there. You can slide down if you want. I won't take that chance today. Back to Siddhartha. Once he stepped down, he saw the whole world. Came back home, he wasn't the same. He asked his parents, is this, oops, I hit my head. Why is this like this? So his dad married him off and he had a baby. After the kid, he kept going out. So dear Siddhartha, all married and ready, like I said. Oh, look at this view. We're gonna take a quick slide back down and go to the other side. Maybe the other side will go. Where did we come from? This way? No, this is not the way we came from. That's where we ended up at. Siddhartha didn't like one bit of what was happening to the rest of the villagers. None of the villagers, they didn't have anything. Meanwhile, his family had everything. Coming up is usually easy, going down, I don't know. Is there another way down? Let's see. Oh, whoa, slippery slide. Slippery. That was an intense slide. You gotta have the right shoes. If you don't have the right shoes, don't take the chance. Go bare feet. Wow, I wish I would have had that from this angle. As you can see, that's what it was. Going up was kind of easy. Now, let's go up to that side as we continue the story of Siddhartha. We saw that side of the Great Buddha. We're gonna go to this side, see if we can get some solid ground. Let's go up this way. After that fall, you gotta make sure you have the right shoes or the right grip. How are you gonna come back down? This is, you gotta ask yourself. You can actually go barefoot. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, magical. Why is it magical? Because it holds so much spiritual history. See that? All the details carved in there. That is your sign of Om. What does Om really mean? It is actually the sound of outer space. Can you imagine how many monks sat here in groups right here on this floor over 1,500 years ago and chanted the sound of the universe? The sound of the universe is and as a Muslim I would say astaghfirullah, because you can't chant that. We have to chant La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, and Ah is the sound of creation. So look at all these details. Let's go back outside and see how much further we can go. Wow, this hill is very, very steep. I'm just looking at it, and I have to take off these shoes. And I might as well take them off here, because if I go up, I'm just gonna be sliding back down. All right, you think I should give it a try? Yeah, why not? Let's give it a try. Right up that hill. What do we have here? Another one. Oh, this was nice. He had an opening. Nice opening for ventilation. This was probably their kitchen. You can even smell. The echo sounds great. I love me a nice meal, Mr. Monk. Can you make me a nice dinner? I'm gonna continue up this hill. Oh, it's got steps. This one is not as bad as the other one because it's got pebbles that actually stops you from falling down. Oh. Don't speak too soon. Focus. Look at this view. Continue to ascend. If you didn't know, my buddy Super Conscious named me Ascension. Ascension is a good name. I'll buy it for $1. I'll buy that for $1. Their bedroom right here. So tiny. And that's their bedroom. Sleep right in that, because it probably got really cold here in the winter time with global warming, temperatures rising. That's going to be no issue during the winter time here. Would you like me to continue to go up higher? It's very, very slippery with these shoes, and coming down is going to be an issue. You gotta curl down. The shoes are coming off. The shoes are definitely coming off. I'm just gonna throw them right down. Bare feet all the way down. Gorilla style. Oh, this is a dead end. So what we gotta do is we gotta look. This is a dead end. We gotta go back down this way. Way too slippery for me. These shoes have to come off. Shoes gotta come off. I'd rather no shoes and be safe. I'm sorry. Shoes gotta come off. And the sneakers right here, these sneakers gotta be thrown over. Throw those sneakers down there as we have a better grip on our feet. And then what you do is you roll up your pants. And let's see if we can go up here now. See if we have a better grip. Now the camera is going to be hard to carry. I'm going to have to put that around my neck. All right. Oh no. Wow. Am I really doing this? What if I just slide right down this hill, and then the rest of the trip is done and over with. This hill does not look, it's coming down, like maybe come down the same way, you think? I really want to go up this hill. Really want to. Oh my God. I wish you were here with me right now, this very moment, experiencing this. And the rainwater has really helped it out. Wow. Oh my, oh my. Oh. Where is this monk? Show your face. Show your face. Where is this monk? Where is this monk? Where is this last Buddhist that's left in Afghanistan? Where are you? Show your face. Because this is costing me my limbs. It can cost me my life. One fall on these rocks and you're done. And I really hope he's up there and ready to give me an interview. I was asking for an hour. I just want 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Going up is easy. Going down is a battle. A battle. You know, I don't think I should really do this. These rocks are actually loose. Put our foot over there. Go back the same way you came up. This rock is tight. Go back the same way you came up. Muscle memory. Remember this. Remember this. You don't have the shoes, so you have to go back the same exact way. Oh my, oh my. Oh. This is what I'm holding on to, these rocks right here. And these rocks, like some of the rocks are loose. So if you grab it, you gotta make sure you grab a big one. But this one can come off too. And bam, you're rolling. Rolling down into Bamiyan below. Oh, feet. Oh my God, this monk, I hope he's here to give me his. So back to, it looks like, yeah, I think we're in safe grounds. Back to Siddhartha. I can tell you back to Siddhartha's story. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh my God. This will really roll. These pebbles will roll. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. I'm gonna get my foot over here. I'm gonna put this guy back around my neck. On my neck, use all 4 limbs. Back around the neck, use all 4 limbs. Yeah, like, oh, you gotta see the way I'm using my legs. Like the ancestors, apes we have. Wait. Oh my God, thorns. Cacti. It's one piece of cactus. Look at this cactus. Oh my God, right into my toes. Oh, any more cactus? No. Oh no, look at this rock. Grab this rock. Look at this. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Good luck to you going down, because you're gonna roll down like you roll down the other hill, and luckily that didn't happen. It's steep. What is it? Let's see here. It is the monk, the last Buddhist monk in this guy. Look at this. Oh my, oh my. And this is it. This is the end of it. This is it. And it looks like he's out for the day. That's where the monk sits. The last Buddhist monk in Afghanistan. And he just comes up this way like a ninja and goes right up to his space. Well, there's nothing I can do if the monk is not here. Came all the way up here, risking my life to have an interview with this monk here. But you know what? While you and I sit here, let me finish the story about Siddhartha really quick. So how did he get the name Buddha? What happened was that after he saw everything out in the open, he decided to go and become a monk. What kind of monk? He started meditating. He left the family. Well, he kept going back and forth into his late teens. And then finally, he left the wife and the son and went AWOL. Went for meditation. These went on for a period of times, going back into the king's castle and going back out. So the enlightenment was reached where he meditated for 3 months straight with other monks. The other monks, just some of them gone, other ones dead, other ones left. He was still there, tapped into cosmic energy. There's a documentary called Buddha Boy. Kid sitting underneath a tree, tapping into cosmic energy for 6 months without a gram of food. When another monk came and interfered with his auric field and the energy he was tapping into. So back to Buddha. After 3 months, one of the other monks came back, saw him. No, he didn't see him. He dragged himself onto a road, barely onto a road, and in the road, someone found him. And that was his first disciple. And he got the name Buddha because he was enlightened. So a lot of Buddhism is actually derived from Hinduism, but it's an upgraded version. Just like Islam is derived from Judaism and Christianity, it's an upgraded version. So 3 books, just like any science book. What has the latest updated information? The Holy Quran. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Peace be upon him for bringing such beautiful wisdom to us. Now this Buddhist monk, he sits here and people sometimes hear him chanting. Om, Om. And then recently, not too long ago, a different branch of Buddhism came about. And he started chanting that now. And that one is Nam Yo Ho Renge Kyo. Nam Yo Ho Renge Kyo, which represents the 7 chakras, 7 energy centers. And that's what he chants. Goes from the crown, that's from Hinduism. And then Buddhism derived it. God consciousness, which is the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the navel, sexual, and the ground. Now let's go back down to civilization. All right, we're gonna start descending. Let's see how we're gonna do it. Should we go forward or should we go backwards? I don't know. What do you think? Oh my God, this is scary. I don't want to roll down. Oh. Yeah, let's go, baby. Come on, you got it. Grab that rock. Grab that rock here. Grab this one here. I can see, you hear those rocks rolling down. Look at this. This is a really maybe a 78 degree. Now, this is not as hard as you go down because down there, it's not really you don't have this stepping. Come on, are you praying with me? Let's put the foot right here. We can both make it through this. All right. I don't need a break. I want to get out of here. Almost there. Keep praying. You and I are going to pray together. Wow, you heard those rocks fall. Right there. Oh, look, they have some bees here. This is where it gets tricky. This is where I got to put you back around my neck. Here we go. Uh-oh. Real tricky. I don't want to fall on my face. All right, we got it. We're almost there. Pray for your boy Mo. Your boy Mo is here. Gets real slippery. Oh. Shocksy. Doodle. Right there, please, dear God, please, Allah Ta'ala, be with me. I just wanted to come up here and interview the monk. Wait, which way? I think there's an easy way out. No, there's no easy way out. You gotta go down this way. No easy way outs in life. This is where we'll bring this episode to an end. Or should I bring it to an end once I get to my shoes in safe ground, so you know that I'm in safety and you can watch another episode, right? Here we go. The floor is burning hot. It gets real tricky here. See that? Because there's not much ground to hold on to. All you have is pebbles. You gotta put your foot on a rock. You see that? All right. And then we have like some sort of a stepping platform here, step by step. Nope, we're not gonna go to the right because the right is actually, the right is a quicker way. Takes me back to my shoes, but is it better? Yes, it is. All right, where are my shoes? My shoes are right there. Oh my. You and I have made a safe journey back down to Bamiyan, and that's it. And I was saying, so it's not the Taliban that blew up the Great Buddhas of Bamiyan, or give it a name. It's just an energy, a demonic energy that blew it up. So now, blowing up these Buddhas, do you think that you can blow up the heart of all the practicing Buddhists out there? No, you can't. You can't do that, right? And that Buddhist monk up there still comes here, still chants. You can't destroy anyone's spirit or soul just because you blew up the Great Buddhas of Bamiyan. It is within. The kingdom of heaven lies within, my dear child, my dear friend, and practice that. No matter what you practice mindfulness, and the rest will follow. The journey continues. Now I can say I have made it. Went all the way up to that top right there. Uh-oh, there's that Spalini girl again. For centuries, Muslim conquerors have crossed Afghanistan into India as missionaries, converting as many Hindus into Islam. None have ever destroyed a single statue or artifact. In fact, there's a verse in the Holy Quran that Muslims should not slander nor destroy the gods of other religions. All throughout the world, Muslims have protected the gods of other religions. Did you know, as a Muslim, that the Great Buddhas of Bamiyan, Afghanistan, are older than the last great religion itself, Islam? I hope you've truly enjoyed exploring this part of my ancient and beautiful country. I look forward to bringing you along with me on many, many, many more ventures ahead. These expeditions can get very dangerous sometimes, so with both our prayers, we'll make it to the highest peaks, darkest caves, and deepest lakes of Afghanistan. Speaking of lakes, stand by for the next episode where you and I will dive into Wadi Amir in search of that last luminous, rainbow-colored, sparkling, and talking fish. 3 meters. Did you hear that? They have fish here as long as 3 meters. You know how long 3 meters is? Do you know that? They're about 3 feet in a meter. That's 9 feet. That is what we need to get us to the point way out there, and that is where they spotted the talking fish.
Show me, Brian.
You see, they come here at nighttime. The big fish come here at nighttime. Listen, if I don't find that talking fish today, I'm going to find it for you at nighttime, even if I have to spend 2-3 nights here. Thanks for hitting the like button, sharing, and continuing to be part of the journeys by subscribing. Your Afghan American pal.